there have been some Vietnamese refugees who have reunited with a sailor who had saved them from a lost fishing boat 44 years old. No. So what basically happened was the group of Vietnamese refugees were they were escaping Vietnam 44 years ago, and they ended up losing their fishing boat. So this was like escaping communism. That was back in communist China. After the Saigon's fall, and 33 adults and 18 children escaped on a fishing boat until they got lost in the South China Sea. So they're all very close to the West Sea, or so a chief mate sailor who now he's 88 years old out of this year, he had convinced his captain at the time of that boat, who let all these refugees onto the boat. And also that 88-year-old man had worked hard to try and track them all down, and with a neighbor helping find every single refugee's names on the list. So one of the refugees, the Lisa Dam, who is she was 19 years old when she escaped from Vietnam. And she mentioned that several ships had passed by and did not rescue the group at all. And so the ship that actually actually let the refugees in was a container ship, the shipping ships for import exports. They'll bring all 51 refugees, so that's a bit more. So the man's name, who is Georg Pedersen, who has said, "I'm the captain's right-hand man," and he told these go down on the boat, tell them that they can have all the food and all the water, but we really can't take them up. If somebody needs help, you give them help. So Georg Pedersen had spent several years trying to find the group, and so one of the neighbors that actually helped find these list of all these people that they helped these refugees from Vietnam. So Nguyen Minh helped track down all 51 people. So Nguyen Minh was the first one to reunite with Pedersen, who was one of the refugees, and then Nguyen told help find the rest. And Lisa Dam thanked Georg Pedersen for, while shaking hands, for help saving the group's lives. And if they weren't rescued, of course, they would not be able to live a better life. So two of the other refugees, Trong and dispersed. He is now an attorney for Los Angeles, and his brother Van. Back when they were rescued, they were 4 years and 9 years old. When escaping with the group in 1978. Which Trong and remembers every bit. Saying, I do remember seeing for the first time huge men with blue eyes, big muscles, literally carrying us on a little boat. And well, his brother Van said being rescued changed everything for us. And the entire group of those refugees rescued had expressed their gratitude for Georg Pedersen, and also had a toast. But while there were like some people that were reunited in meeting Georg Pedersen, 23 other rescued refugees are still to meet him. So saved so he saved 51 Vietnamese refugees in 1978. Met most of them, but he still needs to meet 23 more. And without the help of Georg Pedersen, who knows what could have happened to these Vietnamese refugees. They could most likely be taken back and where they would have lived at that during that time. They would still be under communism, and their lives would not have been horrible. And thanks to Georg Pedersen to let them on the boat. Now they can have better lives, and they are now living their lives at a much more better condition compared to what they would have done back then. So thanks to people like Georg Pedersen, it really helped make these people's lives much better. And also, thanks for one of the refugees that he helped save, Nguyen Minh. So also thanks to him as well. So even like actions like that can also help make a big difference in someone's life.